The answer may surprise you.
How you doing, sir? Didn't mean to disturb you.
For the past few weeks, Derrick Morris has been going door to door to convince his fellow steelworkers to vote for labor-friendly candidates. He's talked about healthcare and outsourcing, but one subject has been complicated: tariffs.
It's helping some in the steel industry, but it's hurting the farmers. So you help us, but you hurt them, and at the end of the day, it's not about substance.
He's not the only one struggling to figure out where trade fits in this particular election battle. Phil Ramsey has been a farmer his entire life, but this year he's only sold half his soy harvest after demand dried up due to a trade war between the U.S. and China.
It has affected all of us financially, at least at this point. I have not sold everything yet, so there's still time for the prices to go back up. And a farmer is always optimistic.
Although Indiana is heavily reliant on agriculture and manufacturing, tariffs have yet to really be felt here economically, which is why voters have chosen to focus on other issues.
I don't think tariffs are going to have much to do with voters' decisions one way or another. Maybe 1% will even think about tariffs. They're going to be thinking more about immigration. They're going to be thinking more about sort of those hot-button social issues.
That's meant that most here have turned their attention instead to how they feel about the president, with some queuing hours just to see President Trump speak in support of the Republican candidate for Senate. Are tariffs something that you've cared about?
Are tariffs? Not really. I think he's got the right idea about that.
Thankfully, I'm not in a situation where most of this stuff affects me.
I don't think it comes up generally, but I think the president's doing the right thing.
President Donald Trump.
As with most close races across the U.S., President Trump is at the center of the election here. But it's not because of his impact on the state's main industries. With a booming economy blunting the pain from tariffs, here in Indiana, this midterm election fight has become more of a referendum on President Trump's personality as opposed to his policies. Kim Gittleson, BBC News, Indianapolis.